Hey YouTube, Ross Magas back again. This one's a little bit late because I didn't realize that I missed episode 8 for Erased in the review, and so episode 9 is already out, so I'm just going to put them both together. Erased is finally giving us a little bit of time to tone it down, relax, catch our breaths, maybe add more misdirection. Everything seems fine, but we haven't addressed who the killer actually is, if we're going to save the other kids or not. I mean, okay, he's trying to save his best friend and this girl, he has no idea who she is. And I like that he's overthinking it too much, because that reminds us that, he's like 30. And you can't just walk up to somebody, that age and be like, hey, let's be friends. They'll be like, what the fuck? You're like, get away from me, weirdo. So like, he's really confused, but his mom's like, hey, why don't you just ask her to be friends? Because they're kids and they could still do that. I'm kind of confused as to where Kenya's belief in his best friend is. I guess because they're best friends. Or his willingness to believe that you believe this is a serial killer, so maybe I shouldn't take this so... I shouldn't laugh at you, or I shouldn't poke fun at you for being crazy or something like that. It's really interesting. I still feel like I want to suspect him for something, because he's too mature for that age, but I can't place what it is exactly that's bothering me about it. So we finally got to see why Kayo's mom is all crazy, and it's because she got beat up by her husband, and then she took it out on her kid, and I'm not entirely sure I'm not even gonna go there, but that's what happened. Somehow the grandma shows up and she's like, this is all my fault, I'm sorry, but I guess, but she's safe now, so that's cool. They cleared that up. I still feel like the teacher is somehow involved, and that's why he has all that candy in the car to lure away the children. Smoker my ass. But at the same time, I don't know if they're like hitting it too hard to be like, this is a red herring. But what if it's like a double feint, and it turns out he's like, oh, we wanted you to think it was a red herring, but it was actually the truth. And you'll get like messed up either way. So, this show, man, it's too much. So I'm looking forward to seeing. This is also another show that how many episodes, blah 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 blah. I'm looking forward to seeing how many episodes there are for this show, because I don't think this could be resolved in the next the next 3 episodes, if it is a 12 episode show. But it might be the end of the first season, and then like the show will continue for another couple 12 episodes maybe. So hopefully it will be a full run, not just 12 and then stop, because I can't stand it when that happens. But this show seems to be pretty big, and it looks like it's going pretty strong, so I don't think we'll have to wait that long compared to if like another show. Oh, I would also like to point out how I'm really confused as to why he didn't just tell her like, hey, hang out at my house. The mom seems to be aware that like, bad shit's going on, the kid's being abused, all this crazy stuff. So I don't think she would have objected to having Kayo stay with them, but for whatever reason, he made her stay in that crazy ass bus, cause reasons, dramatic, so they could see the killer break those cardboard boxes and hide his stash and stuff there. Maybe that's the reason. So far they're not really adding any more about who the identity of that guy is, and it's still like going strong for me, my theory. I'm still holding out for my theory. And I just really hope that this isn't one of those stories where it's gonna be like, the killer isn't anybody you've met because we haven't introduced that character yet, and that's bullshit storytelling, and you know it, and I know it, and I don't want none of that, but like, it might happen, so I'm being prepared for the possibility. Well, I'm Ross Magas. That's the end of this review, and I'll see you guys next time.